Hi everyone, welcome back to the Jax Life. This is the Jax Life for Thursday, December the 1st, 2011, the last month of the year 2011. Well, earlier this week, I was quoted in my local newspaper, the Florida Times-Union, about Occupy Jacksonville. As you know, for those of you who've been following regularly, I've been really into the Occupy movement since late September. And when Occupy Jacksonville started on October the 8th, I began and I have been involved in a months-long participation, which is continuing on, and things have really taken off for our organization. And you know, I have been to every major general assembly, and certainly every Saturday and every Wednesday, and even more throughout the week. So when I first started, I got involved in the media team because my way I could contribute to the overall effort was to do YouTube videos, and I do them from time to time. But I wanted to put in as much as I could. And if you go back into October and early November, you'll see a lot of YouTube videos, starting with looking at Occupy Wall Street, talking about the Occupy movement, and then you see me begin to get involved. And that's something else. Well, my involvement ultimately has landed me within the pages of the newspaper. And for the first time in my life, I was actually written about for having done something, or been doing something. I have gotten very short blurbs in the paper. When I was a kid, I had also written a letter to the editor, and also I'd won a reading contest, and some of what I had done was talked about. But that was in my childhood, and here I am in adulthood, and I am having a chance to kind of, in a way, introduce myself to the community at large. And so the headline of the article that I was quoted in is Occupy Jax, what's the next move? Or what's next move? But I'll add the because it makes sense. And it says, vote on December 3rd could move group from City Hall to shorter targeted protests. We've been occupying City Hall since the 5th of November, the night of the 5th of November. And on that day, I'd also given a speech, which is on the left turn on YouTube. And when I referenced earlier my videos, all of those videos are on the left turn, so far as the specific following the Occupy movement. But on the Jax Life, you will, of course, see where I've talked about it, because, there's a vlog channel. I actually know this guy in the picture here. It starts out talking about, tries to get a flavor of what's going on at City Hall. And, I was contacted, and, I already had a radio interview. Now I'll just go through and pull out the relevant section here. So it's kind of neat. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to read this, I'm going to pop the words on the screen for you so you can enjoy it. George Farrar, 36, said the demonstrations helped keep the group in the public eye. Yet there's more to it than that. And here's a direct quote. What you see on a given day at City Hall doesn't reflect what we're all doing behind the scenes, said Farrar. He's on several planning teams in Occupy Jacksonville, including one readying for a state convention in Orlando next month. And, as I've talked about on some of the previous videos on this channel, I have been busy. I have been very busy, and I'm glad that I'm having a role in getting, spreading the word. And, I guess for anyone who's involved, and maybe for those of you who heard it and go, well, what does behind the scenes mean? Well, what I tried to kind of emphasize with the reporter that I spoke with, and I talked about a lot of different things, and I'd wish that some of it could have gotten talked about, but I understand you can only cover so much in an article, is that all of us in the Occupy movement, not just in Jacksonville, but nationally, across the globe, are doing things from our homes. And I just bought poster board this morning. I was speaking with a reporter at home I'm hooked in online. I do a lot of work online, do a lot of different things, all of it to change we've started by changing the dialogue in the country, which is something that Washington and the Democratic and Republican establishments haven't been able to really effectively do. And so the next step, I think, for us is setting the agenda. And in the coming days and in the coming weeks and ultimately in 2012, that's what I'm looking to do. So this is where things are going on. This is what's happening. You know, my role as a political activist has really taken off. I'm enjoying it. But for me, you know, it's not about me. It's about this national, global change that I'm merely a very, very, very small part of. And there were some great stories about the other participants. And so we're all building upon each other's skills, and we are a rich pool of talent, all of us, and that's something that's unique, and it's something unique to be a part of, something very special, and truly, I have to say, a life-changing event for me. I've been able to become more involved, get to know people, and also, you know, for once, when I'm talked about in the paper, it isn't that I got an award or I went to an academic competition, you know, but that I'm doing something actually constructive for the community, for Jacksonville. So things for me have come full circle in my life, and I'm very glad. Well, I want to thank you for watching. There's more to come. There's going to be some more remote filming in the next couple days, in the next week or two. So you'll be seeing some interesting things. I can promise you that. So I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you later.